edition, because as you can probably see, maybe, hopefully you can see, I am out on the road. And I'm only 4 minutes late, so I consider that a positive. Somewhere in the middle of Texas. Yes, the great large state of Texas. Let me see here. Yeah, I think we have audio. I think we have video. Everything's running through my cell phone. Well, this is Domain to Profit. I'm Drew Wash. This is the mystery show. I seriously have and had no idea what was going to happen. Just like 4 minutes ago, I was on the road still, hoping I could get to a stop to be able to do the show. So here I am, and it's going to be a very modified, very short show. We're going to essentially spend our time looking for probably 3 domains. Okay, we're setting a goal of 3 domain names that are great for development, and then that's going to be it. We're going to be done. So let's get this party started by sharing out a screen. So if you're following along online, this will be a very different show than usual. You can go check out over on Drew Wash on the YouTube channel. You'll find many other streams where you can see a little bit more about what we do here on Domain to Profit. But okay, we can see me, we can see a screen. What you see right now is expireddomains.net. This is the tool that we use, expireddomains.net, to look through domain names. They help us filter out hundreds of thousands of domains down to right now 99,000, and we're just hoping, and I'm hoping and praying as I stand ever so slightly out of the sun, that we can find a couple good domain names before Drew gets a sunburn. Let's find 3 good domain names before Drew gets a sunburn. So what is a good domain name for development? Well, it is a domain name that tells it wants on that domain name. In case, we'll see what happens. Like SEOlinks.com, this is one that it is an enom domain name, so you know that I'm not a big fan of talking about it. Do it though. Let's go ahead and spend some time on a SADO domain, or I'm sorry, an enom domain. 4 days left, over $2,000, and I'm guessing that there are many search engine optimization fans out there that would love to own this domain name. Let me see if I am sharing the right tab. I am not. And I will pop over to a chat real quick while I'm doing this, as it's loading slowly, ever so slowly. Okay, maybe I won't be able to see chat. I hope the stream's a tolerable quality. Let's see. Well, I'm right next to a Starbucks. I wonder if I should have went for a Starbucks instead of using my cell phone. Well, I'm trying to load the chat. I'm currently not able to see the chat, but we'll see what's going on. Hopefully you can actually see a little bit of what is going on my laptop when I had it up. I am working on getting SpyFu up and running. Apologies, but at the same time, it's a mystery show, and the mystery might be that it's not a good show. It might be a disaster of a show, but that's what happens. Still trying to load chat, so apologies if I'm not seeing. Hopefully the chat's not full of people saying, Drew, we can't see you, we can't hear you, which is certainly possible. So let me see. Okay. I'm going to try to share out my screen one more time. Still working on getting chat up and running. That seems to be having issues. A very unusual domain to profit this time. So, well, here is SEO links over on semrush.com. And what you will see is, well, there's a little bit of action here. Only 90 views that we have going on with this one, or 90 search results possible. $2. I like to see over $2 per click. Only 4 advertisers. So we're not really getting any great records on that. Some similar, not really much happening on that. Not a big fan. Okay, so SEO links sounds like something you could use it for SEO purposes, but it sounds like it's going to be more of a brandable than it is anything else. So back over to, really wish I had chat. I miss you all. Back over to SEO, or I'm sorry, the expireddomains.net. And let me just spin around here so you can see the chaos that I'm doing right now. So this is me. I'm literally out of the back of my, oh my gosh, I'm blind now. Out of the back of my our rental car. We got a Starbucks over here, and madness. What the heck is this guy doing? Is probably what some people around here are asking. Talking to his laptop. So there we go. Okay, so far we looked at SEO links a little bit. Broke my rule a touch in that it is a enom domain name. Let's kind of move on down the road. Okay, rare breed. Is that even the way you spell breed? I'm not sure. Either way, not a huge fan of that domain. Auto cure, personal medicine, real nutrition. These sound like vendables. High tension. So right now we are looking at these domain names, expireddomains.net, and they are ordered by the ones that GoDaddy says are most valuable on down from there. My ERA, see the light. That's not a bad one. Let's check that out over. So I'm clicking on it. It's going to take us over to GoDaddy. We're going to see the current bid $645. This one ends in 3 days. Let's see what happens if we do see the light in SpyFu here. 1,100 people are looking for the light, people. So what is see the light going to be about? 20 cents per click, no advertisers, all the light we cannot see. So this one would be under the realm of a marketing domain name, which, as you probably know, or as if you watch this, we talk about marketing domains occasionally. Marketing domain names are especially those domain names that are used in common phrases. So we bounce them around. See the light, I've not seen the light. Sometimes a song name, it sounds like this one could have been. We'll move on from that. Success box, baby organic. Get a little wind, I hear. Apologies for that. Gun. How about guns online? Okay. Oh my goodness. Lots of wind. Low tech show here. Webbrowsers.com. Let's go check that one out. I'm a little nervous. It's a enom domain, but realistically, beggars can't be choosers. In this modified show, as I've mentioned, looking for 3 good domain names. Web browsers is a plural word. Sounds a little bit on the odd side to me. Oh, but there you go. Over 10,000 searches for it. That's pretty impressive. People paying over $1.21 per click. $9 is the amount that people do for. I'm sorry, over 9 people are doing the paying for it. They're paying for the traffic over on that domain name. That's kind of an interesting domain that we have going on there. I don't know. Not sure. So what was it going for? Let's go back. So it's currently $43. 5 days left in the auction. That's going to be one of those domains that you want to wait as long as possible to bid on. Partly because it may very well be. Let me go look. No, it's actually a GoDaddy domain. So this is going to be a domain name that is going to actually go through the auction process here. So that's exciting. So we'll see this one probably get carried away. Hopefully, spammer. Hopefully, somebody doesn't get this that has bad intentions. But so, what could you do with web browsers? Well, you can show web browsers. There are actually very much so some browsers that are set up for the sake of they are set up for the sake of profit and so on. that I might have had. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I am back. Got to set back up again. That means I got to share out my SpyFu window. It says no sound. Hopefully the sound catches up. Yeah, it should be back. So apologies about that. I am playing. Okay. Okay, now I can see Domain Explorer here. And Kevin, nice to see you guys. It's nice to see you over at NamesCon in Austin last week. This is the out of the back of the car version of Domain to Profit, where we are looking. We've talked a little bit about web browsers, talked about See the Light, and we've also talked about SEO Link. I'm looking. Let's just do like one more. Right? I'm curious about Guns Online. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Chaz. Make sure you like and subscribe, and so that way you'll get notification when we come back and actually do. Next week, I will be in the office for a normal show. Actually, is there any such thing? Is there anything normal about Domain to Profit? I'll leave that for you to decide. I don't think there is. Hopefully not, because if it was normal, then that would be boring. Okay. So setting aside, no matter what you think about guns, no matter what you think about online, for that matter, there are 7,700 searches available for the keyword guns online, gunsonline.com. Online gun store, over 10,000. Guns online, 7,700. So some similar keywords. You can see I'm not logged in, so I don't see all the data. But we see some. This is actually pretty reasonable for probably development if you're bold enough to step out and mess with such a domain name. I don't know. It's outside of my scale or what I'd want to mess with, but I do not see the misses. And so I'm on this road trip, driving from Austin. So this is, let's see, I'm going from Austin, which is where NamesCon was held, and we are doing, for whatever reason, we are driving back to Cincinnati and just kind of making a family trip out of it. We stayed in Houston, visited some family out there last night, and we're on the road. We're on our way to Arkansas for tonight. We're going to cover 500 miles. So we'll cover a lot more miles than we will domain names today. Man, that segue just busted out. That was good stuff. The sun's starting to hit me, and anybody that met me in Austin knows I am very pale and very scared of the sun. It hates me. Oh my goodness, what about this domain? Let's see. What's this? Okay, I'm liking this one. It looks like it might already have some bids behind it. Swapmarket.com. Swapmarket.com. This one's definitely going to go on my watch list. Let's see if it's a brandable. So when I see Swap Market, I am thinking old school. Let's. I got some stuff. You got some stuff. Let's barter. Let's trade. Let's sell. Whatever it might be. 44 searches for it, but whether it's considered a brandable or just a good domain name, I'm liking it. Swap Market. I like it. And Swap Meet would be a pretty good domain, but I don't know. We're not going to meet. We're just going to swap. So nobody really paying to click. One advertiser. Here we go. Let's check this out. Okay, so yeah, so swap meet. That's what I was talking about. I've heard that phrase. So we're kind of mixing swap meets and flea markets into swap market. It could be a possibility. There are searches. People are looking for this kind of thing. So if you want to develop it out and create a directory of swap meets and flea markets, this might be the perfect domain for you. It is a brandable, though. There's only 44 people actually typing in this domain, meaning you're going to have to do some work to tell people what a swap market is. They don't already know, otherwise they'd be searching for it. So that's kind of the downside. Web page builder. I want to say that's an enom domain name. That yeah. So we've seen this one before. I'm gonna skip over it. So I think that's it. I think that's going to be it. I'm gonna probably call that quits. I only had one blackout happen with my connection here, so that's I consider that a victory. So I appreciate everybody coming out for this very short version of Domain to Profit, the road edition, the path from Austin, Texas, where NamesCon was held, where I got to see many of you. So thanks for meeting me, hanging out with me, and just being downright awesome people. The beauty is, everybody in the chat, I always say, you all make Domain to Profit what it is. And if you're not watching this live, you should definitely watch live because of all of them. I got to meet so many of you that are developing or have developed or will be. Just what life's about, right? Like to passionate about something and then find people like you who are passionate about it so we can walk this journey and do this together. So so we are on it. I'm on the road trip by myself, but the domain development trip we are on together. So I very much appreciate you. Make sure you come back next week, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Domain to Profit. So that way we can actually do this from the live studio, which is, I like it better. I like it better. It's fun to do something different, which is exactly what this is. A different experience. I made it happen 110 weeks in a row. And it took me doing this craziness to make it happen. So I love it. Love it. Okay. Well, I'm Drew Washus, Domain to Profit. See you next week. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you Monday at 3 p.m.